stay out of the lower city. That place is overrun with gangs.
I heard the Sith are sending salvage teams down to the Undercity to recover those Republic escape pods.
Taris used to be a nice place before the Sith showed up and started bossing us around.
Hey, you made it. I was beginning to wonder if you were going to show. The party's in full swing. Come on in. You have to try this Tarisian ale. It's fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
Careful, Sana. That wine's got quite the kick. A couple more bottles and we'll all be passed out on the floor.
Who cares? We're not on duty tomorrow. Let's live a little. Come on, drink up.
My mama says I have to stay out of the lower city. That's where the bad people live.
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to the lower cities where you belong, Slummy?
Wow, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said, these streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
A drink? Hey! For a slummy, you ain't so bad. Come on, boys, this slummy's buying the next round.
No way, forget it. No more drinks. We're late enough as it is.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe next time, slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
plague spreads through our streets. Friends and fellow humans, I bring you a warning. A warning of a great plague spreading across our planet. Please, listen to me. My name is Gorton Kolu. Will you join my cause? We must band together if we are to stop the spread of vermin and scum throughout Taris. I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who walk the world of Taris. The Wookiees and Ithorians and Rhodians and Bith, all of them. Listen, friend, for these are dark times. That is why I, Gorton Kolu, have formed the Anti-Alien League. The time has come for action. We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet. You are like all the rest. You will not see the truth. On the day of reckoning, you will suffer with the rest of the alien lovers.
Come on, we should keep moving. Kook or no, people like him can make trouble for us.
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge sweeping our planet. Heed my warning before it is too late.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along. Move along, then.
We're gonna need some kind of disguise if we want to get past this guy.
Karatumpa kunpa yiya mokapata. Onanay kachu. Yinkin kunoba mulirachi kun. Tong na bunshan yunyan. Kabawal pamulchi kamana.
Ichuta, yun patisa, imbani chalora kun.
Kipuna. Kavatumpa kurpa yiya mokapata. Chiyoka kutumpa kurpa yiya.
Yes, what's on your mind? Terrace? The planet's all one. From what I hear, the wealthy live in... That's all I can think of, at any rate. You got it.
Ready?
Yes, what's on your mind? I guess I did say you could ask me questions later. Is this really necessary? No, I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me. No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective. True. Bastila is as powerful as I say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway? I don't know. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and you just happened to be one of its wires. You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises. I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe. Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things? All right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Kawana bota ayuat, tagwa tanki bora. Topada bunkwalia gando na nago chutut. Ba muli slemo poda na wanga kumbes mulira rabes. Kakin uita hautonga. Mukashat pompa bola wana kitne. Raboda ni winki smaktoma. Tukning na kongun na mulira rabes. Wana kumbes. Jingba mulira. Tonkingba non connect.
Yes, what's on your mind? You do? Well, fair enough. What do you want to discuss? I know you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You got the skills of an elite commando, and you saved my butt more than once. Between that and your facility with languages, I'm lucky you're here. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period. I don't know that yet. Like I said before, it's probably nothing, but I've been betrayed by people before, and well, it won't happen again. That's all. I don't know that you'll betray me, but there are no guarantees. Not for you, not for me. You don't have to take it personally. Well, you can stop wondering. I'm not. No, I don't want to talk about it. What I want is to save the galaxy, if that's even possible. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now? Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Tangi wama chiko na. Tonki pa nonku nek abog.
Sì, gratulo da pograshi ogni un compa cintono muchuba. Loda nita kun. Ita patisa batua kacha tutong. Pagrasha kon tijaka Chuba kaha chopa chawachiwish yunku. Jodo jitbunga rantang.
Ka chikun ita hodonga. Ikin kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku mukabe.
Ta kumjus tak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogisha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes.
Ronda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mule rabes.
Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukasmak talea.
Kuyami juz chikata na patogaya fulki kokora jiji. Gawana bot atagwa. Kagidora tikun watatimona iya bola.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelroot. Are you a Pazak player by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the Upper City Cantina. A simple misunderstanding. Some of the other Pazak players don't understand the finer points of the game. So what if I win 15 matches in a row? That doesn't mean I cheat. There's no justice. My lucky Pazak deck was confiscated and I was banned from the Upper Cantina. Since then, I've been desperate to find a match. Excellent. My funds were getting somewhat low. You did well in our last match, but I think your luck may be about to run out. So do you want to play again? If you want to ask questions, go talk to Zax in the bounty office. He knows everything that's happening on Taurus. I'm just here to play Pazak. So do you want to play or not? If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the Upper Cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime.
Go away.
Kiska nichu. Kimba muli ratwanaji. Kimba no kunikset abog. Kakincha nawabagaon. Tung abashun ni chunchi.
Kipuna. Kavatumpa kurpa yiya moka paata. Chiyoka kutumpa kurpa yiya.
1.
Oscar. Kiska nichu. Tahupa botenya go gigi piti.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa ku palea muka bata! Jiyoka ku tumpa ku palea! 2.
Jiyokaku. Kimba muli ratwanaji. Kuyami juski chika nai. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska. Kiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
Tune pudu! Rananu prata donko shirkasha! Tum apike! 3. Go away. 1. 2. 3.
Yes, what's on your mind? You do? Well, fair enough. What do you want to discuss? I knew you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You got the skills of an elite commando, and you saved my butt more than once. Between that and your facility with languages, I'm lucky you're here. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period. Maybe so, but I've been betrayed before, but I don't know that you'll betray. Well, you can stop wondering. I'm not. And I don't need all these questions. What I do need is to try and save the galaxy, if that's even possible. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now? Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
Chigra tu. Kachikun idao. Takum justak miki. Runda di hoto. Jedabadawana. Kuyami jus chikata na patogaya. Hulki kokora jiji. Gawanabot atagwa. Kagidorat.
Greetings, stranger. My name is... Excellent. You played well in our last match, but luck just wasn't with you. You want to play again? I'm sure you'll do better this time. If you want to ask questions, go talk to Zax in the bounty office. He knows everything. If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the upper cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime.
Go away.
Kipuna!
1,
Oscar!
2, 3. Go away. One. 2. Smart.
This gang war's getting out of hand. Vulkars aren't just attacking the hidden Bexy. They go after everyone.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like bantha poodoo.
Kuyami Juski Chikanai. Tong Patoga Smaktilia. Dabis Dubong Kuki Pankpa. Tong Itwamaji Human Act in Ikatune.
Who you calling little girl, Tuba Face?
Ubabatu Conchi. Jiskadasoki Kupa Bona na Chachu.
Just a sec, boys. Zalbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects. Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Kiyokaku! Kinba Muli Radwanaji! Kuyami Juski Chikanai! Ubabaska Dwana Chichopa Muska! Jiskadasoki Kupa Bona na Chachu!
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Yobasa! Kinba Muli Radwanaji! Kaba Volpa Murji Gumaya!
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee. It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terra, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need... We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team. Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Callow Nord. Callow Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zach's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Callow's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock. Davik's part of the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the exchange. There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the Lower City. The Black Bulkers and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Theck. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Volkers, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son. When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Volkers, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the Lower City is totally the Volkers' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane. You going? Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go. Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata. Bonanakachu. Yin kin kun noba mule rachi kun. Tong nabun shanuyang. Tin umpa do punta krita. Ak ti kondo ona chabachisa wanki. Ti toki grantu kon chichan kun green kanchan tu pro. Bok wala no bok cha. Nichi kon chuva kin lorta ita kun. Tipuna, bonana kichu. Kin ba mule radwana. Tong kin ba no kudnok nek. Kava numpa kumpialia monokata. Ranga kun bis kin no moruat. Kakin chana guana bokon. Tangushan omnang. Wanga kun bis kin ba mula rak. Choni yun tun gigi ida dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gomana. Witimembo rangthong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu haku jije. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Tonga boksha nak nong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni gigi aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana. Mana tota hakuji krala bolaji chok shontang shun kipa unopanka muli rikun kili no ba wati monyala kula una kun muli ra tinku ukapa topa no aska chinisko na kava ambaka Mana tota hakuji krala bolaji chok shontang shun kipa unopanka muli rikun kili no ba wati monyala kula una kun muli ra tinku ukapa topa no aska chinisko na kava ambaka Chachika don mulaka wata yumaka wamahona nek Ashanti tun unumani patoka wana kuna best chinga pala multonki.
Ka chikun ida hodonga. Ikin kuno ba mulera chikun. Svimo podonar di hodunga ku hunkabe. Chi gratulo da pograshi oni un compa cintrono muchuba. Loda dita kun, ita patisa batua kacha tutong. Pagrasha kun tijaka Chubakaha, chopa chawachuish, yunku. Jodo jit bungaranta, ta kumjus miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank, wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes chi gratulo da pograshi oni un compa cintrono muchuba loda dita kun ita patisa batua kacha tutong pagrasha kon tijaka chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku jodo jit bungaranta Kavadumpa ku palia mukapata Punana chaku Ikun kono pule marachi ko Tong nabung siya nunya Kavavolpa mulji kuna Chan shak bulara Umrao chiska duchi On chuban jiska yanki Titoke gratun kun chicha kun king kachachonobra Bogra wala no tumbacha. Nechi chuna chubaching lorda itakun. Shangji locha wana wama? Kama volpa mulji kumana. Shinshun shishineng chene kun. No bale mule raji kun. Wana mon kuzbes chingapula mulan. Tude rana prata. Dunko suche domam toma?
Bona na kachu, kicha badwang, Wanga kum kiba bu mulera kakin chak nawa gawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tanga buk sha nak nong. Tanga buk sha nak nong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule muleraji kun. Shuni yun ni chichi aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana. Witimembo rangtong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wuna henak nek. Mana tota hakuji krala boleji chok shontang shun kipa unapanka tinku ukapa topan kin kun shi kakchin awana wamata nishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji chingpala niska mule tun ratatigin potranko disarcha doma wana kundatama rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku Yuma wama nibo lora waisha waga shichi
Takumjus Miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbobank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Amule slimo podadada nanga kumbis ule rabes. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tonking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes.
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wuna henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawa gawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tong abuk sha nak nong.
Tag bis tu ponko koki makpaka. Ching para chiska mule tunarana nu prata donko sicha tuma wamama tus keba toma. Nisha julorcha kinkuno bule rajikun.
Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. Kin kun shishikin. Nikin kun ban mula rag jikun. Wama kun bes. Ching pala mule. Tune rana nu prata. Donko searcha domatama? Witimembo rangtong. Muli ra on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wuna henak nek.
Tam Boragantong Mulira Shang Turung ni na potata Twangachun Tize Grutu Hanga Jijiwa Watajuma wana hu wama hulhu na tek.
Witimembo rangtong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wuna henak nek.
Chikun ida hodonga, ikin kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. Kin kun shishikin. Nikin kun ban mulara jikun. Wama kun bes. Ching pala mule. Tune rana nu prata. Donko searcha domatama?
Mucha hatonga ya fulki. Jachiska do punta kasapu baka. Banauto.
Mokao danya foki. Chachiska do punta kakaspaka. Bano oto.
Takum justak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogisha punka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadara nanga kumbist. Mule rabest.
Gigi hakuji lord chakin kuna. Bamule rigikun. Kaji chutula podo to punta casa tabong. Aita haudanga wala ganto da nagato chuchu mukiti chokai. Ti umpekrita. Witi membon rangtong. Mule ra on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wuna henak nek.
Kuyami juz chikata na patoga ya hulki kokogala jiji. Gawana bot atagwa. Kagidora tikun watatimona iya bola.
Jiska nichu. Kimba muli radwana ji. Kimba no kuniksat abon. Kakincha nawabakon. Tung abashun ni chunchi.
I saw Callow Nord in the tap room. He's a legend in this business. I wonder if he'd give me an autograph.
Kipuna, ona naikacho, kimba mulera tuana, tawukma botenya gochocho piti. Kawa tumpa kulpa iya mokata, wanga kumbis, kimba mulera. Ka kinchana kokba kon, kawa tumpa kulpa iya botenya, ka chichuna ifa odunga. Taukum justak mike grabil mogo. Tulpa vunqua gando da naga chuchut. Moga shampumpa, boya wana chikni. Bamul slimo podana wanga kumbist, muliragest. Rundi hautonga tonkimba nankongek. Wana kumbist, chimpa yamul, kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabest. Jibedwana ni bobo, tung manung shanundang, muchitito aki jijaku. Tawish manawish, tongjo ne ahakonong. Mulera yonunaze, jijing wibedwana itawish, muline bomone, ubana tula boda. Yamijusa Ayo honopis Tuulaji yokaku Tonga buksha unenong Kava volpamulsi Yumanabak mulira Chuni yuntun jichi Aitatuana Kava volpamulsui Yumana La boda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Chiyoka kol mulera. Kin kunjo peshak. Nova muleraji. Chani yontorang chi aitatia. Pulauna Chinek, Bamulera Slimoanga Kubiskin. Kachicho Naita Odunga, Taukum Justak Mike Grabilmogo, Torpada Bunquaya Gandoda Naga Chuchut, Moga Shampumpa, Boyawana Chikni. Bamul Slimo Podana Wanga Kumbis, Mulira Vest, Jibedwana Nibobo, Tung Nanung Shanun Yang, Muchitito Aki, Jijaku, Parish Manarish, Tung Jonea Hakonong, Mulira Yonunaze, Jichin Wibedwana Itawish. Muline bomoni, ubana tula boda, yami jusa. Ayo honopis, tuula yokaku.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
Tunirana prata tunkyo, searcha toma. Kalawi pamilchi, kumana, kinkon shashikin. Neken kolnova mulera jekun, wama kumbes, chimpala muli, tonera nano puata dunko.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
Kachicho naitha odunga, taukum justak mike grabilmogo, torpada bunquaya gandoda naga chuchut, moga shampumpa. Boyawana Chikni, Bamul Slimo Podana Wanga Kumbis, Mulira Vest. Rundi Haudunga Tonkimba Nankongek, Wana Kumbis, Chimpayamul, Kununkabi, Tuknen Tangjo. Kunne mulira vest. Kachicho naitha odunga. Taukum justak mike grabilmogo. Torpada bunquaya gandoda naga chuchut. Moga shampumpa. Boyawana chikni. Bamul slimo podana wanga kumbis. Mulira vest. Kipuna. Ona naikacho. Kimba mulera tuana, taupa botenya go jojo piti. Kava dumpa kulpa iya mokata, wanga kumbis, kimba mulera. Ka kinchana kokba kon, kava dumpa kulpa iya botenya. Tunira nanu prata tunkyo, searcha toma. Kava ulpa milchi, kumana. Kinkon shashikin, neken kolnova mulera jekun, wama kumbes, chimpala muli, tunera nano puata dunko. Tunera nano prata tunkyo, searcha toma. Kalawi pamilchi, kumana, kinkon shashikin, neken kolnova mulera jekun, wama kumbes, chimpala muli, tunera nano puata dunko, chiyoka kolmolera, kinkon jo peshak, nova muleraji. Jarion Toranchi, Aitatia, Pulauna Chinek, Bamulera Slimoanga Kubiskin, Tava Pudo, Tonera Nano Prata Dunkno, Searcha, Itoapanki. Jibedwana ni bobo, tong nanung shanun yang, muchitito aki jijaku.
Uchua penki, tong ituamaji, human act ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon, chiwa itakanki. Ki mulira kun kin, tong hituama ag ikotune. Ciao baso, Gino molirani dubo, tonkin ba, loko netsag. Patoga yak fuli kokala Gigi, tingkuin koka, tong hit wana G satkat agi inko tune, chuna molira, tong pa nonkun nek abog, smilia, tingkuin koka, patoga yak fuli kokala Gigi. Ki mulira kun kin, tong hitwama ag inko tune. Topa na oto bokasa, pampa ki mulira kun kin. Changwapa chingo, shangwi chama ucha, wish uyong kun. Kimba no konik dota. Patisa, patisa. Uba baska dona chitopa muska. Kimba nikcha lora kun. Kiyuma batmalyaw no wish. Kakincha nawabagaon. Kun muliras nimo poywanga. Tog kimba no koneksag. Chachiska. Topa na oto bokasa. Kakincha nawabagaon. Bagwa siyang kontimachit
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean? You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade. Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me. Hey, you weren't there. She totally overreacted. What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty. If I let her get away with it, I'll look even worse. She's got to pay, either with a life or 200 credits to buy my forgiveness. You're threatening me? I work for Davik Kang. If you kill me, you'll be signing your own death warrant. Do us both a favor and don't waste my time with stupid threats. If I let her get away with it, I'll look even worse. She's got to pay, either with a life or 200 credits to buy my forgiveness. You're threatening me? I work for Davik Kang. If I let her get away with... You're threatening... If I let her get away... You're threatening... If I let her get... You're threatening... If I let her... You can do that if you want, but I doubt she's got 200 credits. That's... If I let her get... If I let her get away... You can do that if you want. If I let her... Fine by me. That means I get to go back to enjoying the dancing girls.
Mucho shakapaga. Yiki kun no mucho shakapaga. Mucho shakapaga. Yiki kun no ba muladraki chichon.
This better be important. I'm trying to watch the dancing girls. You got some news about Dia or something? What do you mean what happened? She took her vibe... Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I...
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
I admit I was drunk. Hey, you weren't there. She totally overreacted. Hey, it's like I told you before. You come up with 200 credits. If I let her get a... You can do that if you... If I let her get a... You can do that if you want. If I let her... Fine by me.
You can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulkar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek? A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open-door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulkar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now. Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulkars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zedra watching his back. Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The Hidden Becks are watching you.
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brezhik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brezhik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you? A foreign army invades Terrace, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brezhik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen. The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda. I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner. Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulcar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulcar scum at the base. Brezhik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her. I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brezhik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulcar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brezhik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race. I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulcars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back. Getting into the Vulcar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the Undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulcar base, it's her. She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator. A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway. I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle. Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
Tangabun shan omnang. Wanga kun biskin ba mulara choni yun tun gigi either dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana.
Plan Fandigo Gelfa, Hoisidan Gelfa Baninogan Gelfa. He anfade Gurisa to Videandevat, when Bundas.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Kavatumpa kunpa yiya mokapaata. Nanay kachu. Yinkin kuno ba mulirachi kun. Tong na bunsha nyunyan. Kavavol pa mulchi kamana.
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule. Tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunde mulerames.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way. Okay.
Tunipudu. Rana no prata dungno serja. Ichua penki.
Watana wamamulera. Kenchunju bashak. No bule muleraji. Jonitun durji chiwi itato. Bona una dichek. Palamures limo wanga kun bisching.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad.
I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gaddon keeps his hidden Vex in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down. I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Ko tune chuna muri ra. Tangi wama jiko na. Tong kipa non ku nek abog. Chiyokaku. Kinba muli ra dwana ji. Kuyami juski chika nai. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
There's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
Just cronky to patslimo. Chi itakanki chana kilikon. Kinba muli ra dwana ji. Kinba no ku nikset abog.
That's the plan.
Ready?
Sure.
Ready?
What?
What's on your mind? You got it.
Yes?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
You asked! Time to rumble! Down you go!
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came. Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits! That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits! We are the outcasts, banished and reviled by those who dwell above.
Here in the filth and darkness, we claw out a wretched existence, scavenging and begging just to survive long enough to see another wretched day.
This is our village. We live here in the Undercity. You have to pay us 5 credits for using our elevator. Credits, my brother! We have credits. Now we can buy food and medicine.
Hush, or the others will hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there? I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there. Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow. It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil. He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man. It's just a story to make little children. I guess. You'd probably get more information from Gendar, the village leader, or maybe Rook. He'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always busy doing whatever he can to make the lives of the other villagers easier. I don't know anything about that, but maybe Gendar could help you. Sorry. Is there anything else you need? There were quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them. Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
The rock ghoul disease can infect you. It can transform you into one of those monsters. I've seen it happen.
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back. I am Isala, healer of this village. I use my knowledge and what little resources we have to care for the outcasts who are sick or injured. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls locked on the other side of this gate. The villagers infected with the Rukgul disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
So you just lock them away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into Rukguls, we'll let them destroy each other. Nothing can be done for the infected villagers. Even the serum to counteract the Rukgul disease wouldn't be any use now. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going. Infected ones could transform into Rukguls and attack them at any moment. If you have questions, you should speak to Gendar. He's the leader of this village. All my attention has to stay focused on trying to ease the suffering of those within the village. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help. Farewell.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder, I beg you! Question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes. Once, I was honored for my wisdom. Over time, the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually, there was only a single apprentice who followed me. And now she is gone too. No, not yet. I must be wary. Careful. You may be a false savior. Dare I share my secrets with you? No, not until you prove yourself. My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found. Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you. I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can. We are the outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the Undercity. We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village, as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations, our ancestors cast down long ago. There is no return to the surface for us or our descendants, but somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and roaming bands of deadly rat ghouls. Life down here can be difficult. It can break the spirit. Many in the village have become bitter and hopeless, especially those newly cast down. But life goes on, and we must try to make the best of what we have. And maybe someday we will find a better life. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Rookil. The oldest man in the village. He's a kind soul, but I'm afraid he's growing weary of this world. He dreams of escaping, of finding a better world. If you wish to speak to him, you can probably find him wandering about the village. As I said, a kind man, though he does cling to his illusions. The rat ghouls and monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations. We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected, lest they transform and turn on us. Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best of my knowledge, though I know little beyond the borders of the Undercity. Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers. There are two entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the rat ghouls and the other foul creatures. Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer. Our village has seen many visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers. As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent to help you however I can.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals. If a villager comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me. Every so often, members from the lower city gangs come down to trade for the salvage. I'll exchange food and medicine for engine parts, old blasters and the like. Sometimes they even give me credits if I have some really good stuff. Oh, you better ask Gendar. He's the spokesman for the village. I just run the store. I don't want to make him mad by answering any questions. Gendar already doesn't like me. Gendar seems to think I should share the profits of my store with the whole village. He figures we're all in this together, so it should be share and share alike. But I'm the one who runs the store. I'm the one who makes the deals. The others just bring me salvage to trade with the Upworlders. Why should they get anything? Hey! You don't know what it's like down here! I have to claw and scrape to survive! nobody else will look out for me. But Gendar doesn't agree with my philosophy. He caught me hoarding supplies a while back. I figured I'd wait until food was scarce and then I could offer it to people who'd follow me instead of Gendar. Then I'd be the leader. But Gendar made me share my hoard. Ever since then, he hasn't trusted me. He keeps me around because of my store, though. Without it, this village wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, it ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time! I can't! The Rakghouls are too close!
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all!
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rakghouls are so near. You'd risk your life for a stranger? I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have nothing.
I still have you, Hindar. That's all I need. Let's go back to the village.
Thank you for saving Hendar. You are braver than I, Upworlder. Maybe we outcasts have lived too long in selfish fear. Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions. But enough of my ramblings. Is there something you need, Upworlder? I'm Trellin, from the Outcast Village. It's my job to guard the gates, and see they are locked to protect us from the Rakghouls. I just guard the gates. I'm Trellin, from the Goodbye, Upworlder.
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you? It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery. Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd Rakghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it. I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z. No way. I'm the one that got Zalbar into this mess, so I'm coming with you. I'm not gonna abandon him again. It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulcar base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Vulcar compound.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here? Security papers. Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the Rak ghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of Rak ghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control. Oh, is that why you're down here? Search and rescue? I didn't think they'd send anyone. They were in the southern section of the Undercity when we lost contact. I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die. Hey, I'd never disobey my orders. I'm not a fan of court-martials and executions. I was just talking, you know. Nothing anyone has to mention to the commander. Come on, patrol, let's get back to it. The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of this mutant-infested hole. Move out.
What?
Huh?
Yes?
Yeah?
Yes?
Uh-huh.
What?
Sure.
Hey there, what can I do for you? Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know? Big C's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Vulkars were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble. Hey, nobody said the Vulkars were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Vulkars at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold. Hey, I don't need a lecture from you. You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing. Those Vulkars didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Vulkar a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat. The other two screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Vulgar was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Vulgars would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know? He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. He and Zalbar like to live in the present. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the main streets of the lower city. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done. My brother's a touchy subject, you know? It just so happens, I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Ready?
Yeah?
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Sure.
Ready?
Yeah?
What?
How'd you like that? Ready?
Huh?
Sure.
Ready?
Huh?
Sure.
Look at this. This is one of those old-style manual locks. No computer codes or nothing. The sewers is the only place you'd see one of these on Terrace. You can't use conventional security spikes on these old locks. But don't worry. I've come across them before. I've rigged up a little device that should do the trick. I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. You didn't think I'd forget about you. Mission in Zalbar, together forever. These are my new friends, Big Z. Without them, I could never have got you out. sure about this. Big Z swearing a Wookiee life debt to you? Wow, this is major. Do you realize what it means? A life debt is the most solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do, Zalbar will be with you. I guess this means you're stuck with me, too. Wherever Big Z goes, I'm going. I almost lost him once. It's not gonna happen again. So, I guess I still owe you one secret path into the Volker base. That was the deal, wasn't it? Don't worry. I know a back door into that scum den. I better come with you. The Volkers put up a force shield to keep the sewer dwellers out. I'm one of the only non-Volkers on Terrace who can get you past it. I can't remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here in the sewers. Over to the northeast, if I remember right. I just hope the Rancor monster isn't still there. There used to be a Rancor monster that made its nest in that part of the sewers. It pretty much eats anything it can get its claws on. That thing is huge! Luckily, Rancors aren't too bright. I was able to sneak past it before, so I'm sure we'll figure something out. That is, unless you want to change your mind. Okay then, off we go. Like I said, somewhere to the southeast. Just look for the force shield, and we'll know we're there.
What?
You'll never get me. What?
Sure.
Yeah? What?
What?
Huh?
Yes?
Hey, Big Z, we gotta do something about your breath. I didn't want to say anything, but it's bad. Worse than usual, which is hard to believe. In fact, now that I think about it, your breath has been pretty rancid ever since we rescued you from those Gamorrean slavers. What'd they feed you, buddy? Oh, Zalbar, that's terrible. I know how grouchy you get if you don't get your 8 square meals a day. I'm amazed you didn't pass out from hunger. Ew! No wonder your breath is so bad, Big Z. Gamorreans smell like bantha poodoo. We'll have to pick you up a toothbrush to clean that stench out of your choppers. Okay, relax. No toothbrush. Sheesh. Just try and eat something else to cover up that smell, okay? Stay away from anything that's smart enough to lock you in a cage this time. Yeah?
Sure.
You won't be able to get that computer to lower the energy fields unless you know the proper codes. Lucky for you, I've got them. I picked them off the pocket of a black Vulker who had a little too much to drink in the cantina one night. Here, let me get that energy field down for you.
Yes?
Yeah?
What?
What?
Yes?
Yeah? No one's gonna see this mission.
Yes?
What?
Sure.